Hey, it's Ramona. I have another 5-minute sewing lesson for you. So it's for pot holders that turn out super cute. And they don't take a lot. And once you have your stuff cut, they take about 5 minutes to make. Okay, so what you need is you need one piece of fabric and one piece of Insulbrite, 8.5 inches by 8.5 inches. Another piece of fabric, 7.5 by 7.5, and then 4 squares that are 4.5 by 4.5. And the little squares and this match. Let's just say they need to match. The middle one is, I usually try to pick a fabric that has like a big design on it, and then I fussy cut what I want out of it. So this one, I fussy cut the Santa. These are some that are already made that had some vintage looking little characters, and I thought they turned out cute. This was last year's. So that's your end project. So here's how you get started. You take your Insulbrite and your fabric and just lay one on top of the other. Your 4 squares, you're going to fold them until it's a triangle, and then just put them in the corners of your big square. Right sides all facing up. This is probably the longest part of this whole pattern. Get my triangle there. Shoot. There we go. And one more. Okay, now, once you have all your triangles on your square, you're going to take it to the sewing machine and you're going to sew the outside edge all the way around. And it will look like this. And it's a little hard to see because the fabrics are matching, but it makes this little pocket-like thing. And so if your corners are a little bunchy or a little much at the corner, trim it off with your scissors. I trimmed mine. And then you just turn your corners inside out. Like so. And then you take your fussy cut piece of fabric and lay it in the middle. Stuff it up in your corners. And you can actually move this around a little bit if something's not look like, if you want to center your Santa a little more. Like I've got a piece of fabric there I'm trying to cover up there and down here. So you can move it. It's not rocket science. So once you get it where you want it, you just seam along the edge there and there and there and there. And it kind of makes it into almost like a picture frame. And then you're done. So mine's not sewn down. I'm going to have to go and sew this down. I'll do the after picture online. But anyway, that is as easy as it gets. So these make super cute pot holders. If you want to put a loop on your pot holder, you can. I don't like loops on my pot holders. They're always in the way. I just like them flat, and it can be a hot pad or a pot holder. But anyway, easy peasy. See ya.